Wait, don't scroll yet, just sit with this for a moment. You felt it too, didn't you? The way that sound made you feel like someone was calling your name from the other side, that was not coincidence. That was the voice of heaven. This is not just another video or message. This is an emergency, says Archangel Michael. I told you to open this right now. You are being tried to reach by a family member who has already died. They have tried all day, all week, and maybe even longer. You have been warned. This is not a mistake. There is something coming out, and you might not get this if you skip it. Please put your life on hold for a moment, because right now, the world of heaven is opening up wide for you. God has told Archangel Michael to talk to you directly. When that happens, it means the veil is thin and a sacred truth is pressing toward the soul that needs it the most. You are that soul. In heaven, your name was called out loud. A group of angels whispered, "Please, let them see, tell them. Please." This message is for more than just your ears. It will help your spirit. Someone is finally ready to tell you something. It could be the person who raised you, prayed over you, or even someone you never really got to say goodbye to. But you have to let your whole heart open. There is a key, a miracle, and a release in this message, so you must listen all the way through. Archangel Michael is shaking with stress. He has never felt so much pressure from God to get a message across. That is why this is being shown to you now. By divine design, not by chance. Just take a moment to listen. You didn't click on this, your spirit did. Before we go any further, I want you to ground this moment right here. Feel that pull in your spirit. If you know this message was meant for you, type Amen in the comments. Not for me, to let heaven know that your soul is awake, listening, and ready to take in what it is giving out right now. Stay with me, because this is just the start, because someone you loved very much and who is now in heaven is about to tell you something that could make your whole life different. But listen to this warning. The message will be turned off if you skip this. That kind of message may sound like one you have heard before, but this one is new. This one is different. You might not fully grasp it yet, but as soon as you saw these words, your name was being called out in heaven. Also, that is not poetic. This is literal. You have been called by the light. This is not a drill, says Archangel Michael. There is a spiritual emergency here. The person who is calling you is not a stranger. Someone loved you more than they could breathe. They have died, but their love has not stopped. In fact, it made their voice stronger in the divine. As scripture says, love never fails, it never ends. Their love continues beyond the veil, reaching across dimensions to touch your heart right now. They have something they want to say, but haven't been able to because you are too hurt, busy, distracted, or sad. Heaven was very patient, and today they just couldn't wait any longer. This is why Archangel Michael came to help. He begged God to let him bring this to you personally, not for 1,000, only for you, because what they are about to say is holy, dangerous, and beautiful all at the same time. For he shall give his angels charge over you to keep you in all your ways. And that is exactly what is happening right now. The person who died knows how hard things are for you. They know the deep pain you feel when you sleep and press into your pillow. They know that you smile in public, but cry when the lights go out. They saw the prayers you said to yourself, but didn't say out loud. They have been watching from a spot where lies are impossible. They are now ready to talk. But here is the word of caution. You will only get a piece of the truth if you don't stay until the end. Pieces don't free people. It is only the whole message that does. Stay with me. Please don't scroll past right now. You have made it this far. Your name is still ringing through the halls of heaven, says Archangel Michael, and something is going to happen soon. What you didn't expect. You thought a family member was dead for good, but they are about to leave you a sign. A strong one, but only people who read this whole message will see it. You are being told this out of love, not fear. Love always lets you know when a storm is coming. Something is going to happen. There is already something going on. They still love you and want you to know that. They thought of you even as they breathed their last. In this life, they couldn't say something, but now they can in spirit. They asked Archangel Michael to carry their words across the gap. Even though he didn't have to, he did because heaven loves the love you shared. He knew that you might never know the truth if he didn't say it now. If this message resonates with your spirit, consider joining our chosen Pathfinders family by subscribing. This ensures you will receive the divine messages meant specifically for your journey, not by accident, but by divine alignment. When you subscribe, you are saying yes to a path of awakening. The truth is strong, beloved. This is the kind of truth that makes angels cry and darkness run away. This kind of truth can free you from chains that have been around for years. Yes, years. You don't realize how deep this goes. Hold on. If your heart is already shaking, or you feel a pull in your chest before we go any further, that means your soul understands this message. That is how heaven works. Stay present if you don't want to miss the next divine moment, like this one. Now take a deep breath and pay close attention, because this family member has been sitting in the light watching your life unfold like the pages of a holy book. They cried when they saw the pieces that were written in pain. When you felt alone, they cried. When you thought you killed them. When you thought what you said wasn't enough. When you believed you could save them. They saw everything. They have been telling you that it wasn't your fault. You were never to blame. Tell them I forgive them, they said. I never blamed them. Though their soul is better, they are no longer hurting. Scripture reminds us to be kind to one another, forgiving each other, just as God forgave us. This forgiveness flows both ways, like a river that never runs dry, but the pain of saying goodbye is still with you. God sees that sharp, unseen grief that you act like it doesn't exist. It is seen by Archangel Michael, and this person in heaven feels it like a heartbeat that never stops beating between you two. They want to give you something now, a real gift, but you have to fully understand the message. They are about to tell you something you didn't know. A secret, a thought, just a moment. It is coming. And after it is said, things will never be the same again. So, beloved, lean in closer. People have the wrong idea about something in your past. A time when you were a child, a choice that was made before you were old enough to fully understand it. A hasty goodbye. There was a look on their face that you can still picture. They know, they saw. They also want you to stop being mean to yourself. They are now free. Free in a way that words cannot describe, but they will not be happy until you are. That is the reason Archangel Michael is here. For such a fragile, holy, and important message needs a warrior angel to bring it. You weren't to blame. You were never to blame. Their soul is at peace. They are no longer hurting, but you still carry the wound. And they want you to know that the wound was never a punishment. It was preparation. The scar you think makes you broken is actually what makes you beautiful. It is proof that you loved deeply, that you cared fiercely, that you were willing to stand in the fire for someone else. And that kind of love, that kind of sacrifice, is never wasted, never forgotten, never unnoticed by heaven. Now they want to give you a real gift, a shift in the way you see your life, a shift in the way you carry your heart, a shift in the way you let yourself be loved. They are saying this. The thing you thought broke you didn't. It prepared you. The thing you thought took them away didn't. It brought them closer. The thing you thought was the end wasn't. It was the beginning. You have been walking with one foot in the past and one in fear of the future. They need you to stand here, right now, and see what is already happening. You are the link between the past and the future. You carry their love forward. You are living proof that love doesn't die when the body does. And the way you live your life is their legacy now. Every choice you make, every person you help, every moment you choose hope over fear, that is them living through you. That is why you cannot give up. That is why you have to keep going, not for you anymore, for both of you, for the love that refused to end, for the connection that death couldn't break, for the bond that heaven itself is protecting. Here is what they want you to expect over the next 7 days. Someone you haven't heard from in a long time is going to reach out. A door that felt closed is about to open. You are going to receive unexpected clarity about something you have been confused about. There will be a moment of peace that makes you stop and cry, not from sadness, but from release. You might see something that reminds you of them. A song, a scent, a number, a bird. That is not your mind playing tricks on you. That is them. Pay attention to the dreams you have this week. They will be more vivid, more real. You might even see them, not in a scary way, but in a way that brings comfort, a way that brings closure, a way that brings a message you needed to hear. Watch for repeating numbers, especially ones that were significant to them. Their birthday, an anniversary, a special time. When you see these numbers, don't dismiss them. Say thank you, acknowledge the sign. That is how you keep the channel open. You might feel a sudden urge to go somewhere you haven't been in years, or to call someone you have been avoiding, or to forgive someone who hurt you. Follow that urge. That is not random. That is divine guidance using your loved one's energy to lead you exactly where you need to be. There will be moments when you smell their perfume, their cologne, their cooking, when no one else is around. When there is no logical explanation, don't be afraid. That is them saying, I am right here with you. I never left. They didn't just come today to say hello. They came to shift something inside your spirit that has been stuck for a long time, maybe even for years. You will start to see signs every day now, not because they weren't there before, but because you are finally awake enough to see them. The veil between this world and the next is thinning for you. Not because you are in danger, but because you are in alignment. When you are in alignment, you can sense things others cannot. You can feel things others miss. You can receive things others aren't ready for. This is a gift, a sacred gift, and it is being given to you right now because heaven trusts you with it, because your loved one fought for you to have it, because Archangel Michael himself vouched for your readiness. Now, pay close attention, because Archangel Michael is about to tell you what your loved one whispered to him before this message was delivered. They said this: I see you trying. I see you surviving. I see you still standing even when you wanted to fall. And I need you to know that I am not disappointed. I am proud, so proud. The path you are on right now is the right one. Even if it doesn't feel like it, even if it is hard, even if you are alone, you are not lost. You are being led. They want you to know something else too. That night you couldn't sleep. That moment you broke down in the car. That prayer you whispered when no one was listening. They heard it all. They felt it all. And they were right there with you, even when you couldn't feel them. The guilt you have been carrying about the last conversation, about what you said or didn't say, about being there or not being there. They need you to release it, because on the other side, in the light, they understand everything now. They see the bigger picture. They know your heart, and they forgive everything. More than that, there was never anything to forgive. You did the best you could with what you knew at the time. You loved them the best way you knew how, and that was always enough. It will always be enough. They are watching you carry this weight, and it breaks their heart. Not because they are suffering, they are not, but because they see you suffering. And the one thing they cannot do from heaven is reach down and physically take that burden from you. But they can send this message. They can work through Archangel Michael. They can arrange for you to be here right now, reading these exact words. So hear them clearly. You are released. You are forgiven. You are free. The past is complete. The pain has purpose. And the love never dies. It transforms. It elevates. It becomes something even more powerful than it was before. Here is the truth about the next season of your life. Everything will be different in 7 days. Not because of magic, but because of alignment. You are stepping into a vibrational space where what you have been praying for can finally reach you. Doors that were locked are being opened. People who were silent are going to speak. Money that was stuck is going to move. Healing that felt impossible is going to begin. The universe is rearranging itself around your obedience to stay here and listen. And your loved one in heaven is helping to orchestrate it. They have more power now than they did in a body. They are working with heaven on your behalf. Do you feel that? That warmth in your chest? That tingling? That wave of emotion? That is not just you. That is them. That is heaven. That is confirmation. If you feel it, acknowledge it. Say thank you, out loud, right now, because when you acknowledge the presence of the divine, it moves even closer. And if you are ready to walk into this next season fully aligned, then stay with me until the very end. Because there is one more thing they need you to hear. You have been carrying guilt that was never yours to carry. You have been holding shame that doesn't belong to you. You have been apologizing for being human. Stop it. They forgive you. God forgives you. Now forgive yourself. Because the life you are about to step into requires a lighter load. You cannot carry the old pain into the new promise. It will not fit. So before you leave this message, I need you to do something. Close your eyes for just a moment. Take a deep breath and say this out loud. I release what I cannot change. I forgive what I cannot fix. I accept the love that is being offered to me right now. I am ready. I am willing. I am open. Say it again if you need to. As many times as it takes, because this is the moment. This is the shift. This is the breakthrough. Archangel Michael is nodding. He sees you. He hears you. And so does the person you have been missing. They are smiling now. Not because everything is perfect, but because you finally understand, you finally see, you finally know, and God shall wipe away all tears from their eyes. There shall be no more death, neither sorrow, nor crying. Neither shall there be any more pain, for the former things are passed away. That is the promise waiting for you. That is the future reaching back to hold you right now. Now let me tell you what happens next. The very act of you being here, reading this, staying until this point, has already activated something. A spiritual download, a divine recalibration. Your frequency just shifted. You might not feel it all at once, but over the next few days, you are going to notice things. You will feel lighter. You will sleep better. You will have more clarity. Conversations that used to drain you will not anymore. People who used to bother you will fade into the background. Things will start to happen faster. Good things. A message from someone who knows what they are writing. A deep moment of peace that makes you cry with happiness. A dream you buried coming back to life, not because you earned it, but because you surrendered to it. You might feel emotional. Tears might come out of nowhere. That is not weakness. That is recalibration. Your body is getting used to the truth of God. You lived in the fog. You are now becoming aware, and the person you miss is happy for you. They are saying this. Live now for both of us, dare to love, believe again, laugh out loud, weep softly, go to places I have never been, say things I never said, please forgive what I couldn't do. That is how you heal me. That is how we all win. You are no longer making things up. You are waking up now. Heaven will move around you more quickly. It will be easier to open doors. People are going to leave faster. There will be more signs. Your job is easy. Keep your heart open. Do not harden. Don't give up. The strongest people are not picked by heaven. It picks hearts that are the softest. and the one you have is one of the softest. And the softness that makes you feel weak is about to make you strong. Because soft hearts heal, soft hearts feel, soft hearts connect. And connection is the currency of heaven. Archangel Michael has sealed your life because of this, a divine protection that will stop all hate, fear, jealousy, and other things that are meant to hurt you. From now on, the tears you shed will bring about miracles. The prayers you whisper will be heard all the way to heaven. You will heal people with your love. Even if you never meet them, you have been turned on. The person you lost is now leading you. You, on the other hand, are the miracle they prayed for as they died. There are cheers for you in heaven right now. They are really excited to see you now, being strong in your own power, receiving what they begged God to show you. Peace I leave with you. My peace I give you, not as the world gives, do I give to you. Let not your heart be troubled, neither let it be afraid. This is your inheritance. This is your birthright. Now, let us bring it home slowly, like heaven does when it touches something fragile. Your heart is wide open. Archangel Michael knows this is the most important time. When you understand, this wasn't just a message, it was a wake-up call. Take deep breaths if you need to. Put your hand over your heart. Let this last whisper go all the way to the core of your being. The spots that no one else sees, the places you forget to take care of sometimes. Let it reach the child in you who is still afraid. Let it touch the part of you that never got to say goodbye properly. Don't look for me where I used to be. Your loved one tells you, I am no longer there. I am not in the hospital room, not in the grave, not in the void, not in the last time you said goodbye. I am now in the miracles. I am in the second chances, the laugh that catches you off guard, the healing that doesn't seem fair, the fresh starts, the unexpected blessings, the doors that open right when you need them. That is where I live now. And if you look for me there, you will always find me. When they left, you thought the end was here. But that was the start. Their spirit can do more now than when they were in a body, bound by time, by flesh, by limitation. Now they are free. Free to love you in ways they couldn't before, free to protect you from places they couldn't reach before, free to guide you toward things they couldn't see before. And since you have taken this message to heart, the door is always open. You will never walk by yourself again. It is now that Archangel Michael speaks, but he does not sound rushed. You are more important than you think. There are too many eyes on you to count. You have been called by name in heaven. We didn't forget about you. You were getting ready. That sadness you kept to yourself was seen. And heaven didn't answer by being far away, but by being there closer than you knew, closer than you could feel. That warm feeling you have right now, that tightness in your chest, that wave of feeling, that is heaven. That is Archangel Michael standing there. That is your loved one telling you, I am here, I didn't leave. I am not leaving ever, not when you laugh, not when you cry, not when you succeed, not when you fail. I am here for all of it, the song that makes you feel them, the wind on your face, the timing too perfect to explain, the sudden happiness with a calm knowing. That is your new connection, a holy one. A long-term one that will carry you through everything that is coming. And beloved, so much is coming, so much good, so much light. So much more than you can imagine right now. Now for the last message. Don't be afraid of starting over. The future is calling you. The past made you who you are, but it doesn't get to decide where you are going. I will be there for you as you forgive, as you take a chance, as you say yes to things that scare you. I will be there for you when you are not sure. I will be there when you win. I will be there for you when you forget who you are, and I will remind you through a memory, through a feeling, through a sign you cannot ignore. I will remind you that you are loved, you are seen. You are never, ever alone. Promise me this. Do not retreat again into grief. Don't turn down the light again. You made it this far. You survived the hardest part. Now live, not just exist. Not just get by. Live with your whole heart, with your full voice, with all the love you have been too afraid to give. Live now. I will be the first person you see when your time comes, which will be many years from now. After that, you will understand. It wasn't all for nothing. Every tear had a purpose. Every pain had a lesson. Every loss had a gain hidden inside it. You will see, and we will laugh together, and we will cry together, and it will all make sense. Archangel Michael is taking a slow step back at this point. The power is changing, but the message is still there. You are not broken. You are not cursed. You are not left alone. You have been picked, chosen, called, awakened. You are going to be okay, better than okay. You are loved, not in a small way, not in a conditional way, in a way that doesn't end, in a way that doesn't quit, in a way that will carry you through everything. You are now awake, and once you wake up, you cannot go back to sleep. The world will feel different from now on. It changed not because of it, but because of you. Heaven has been heard by your spirit. Your heart knows what its name is. Now light, love, and the person who never really left you will show you the way, step by step, breath by breath, day by day. For now, goodbye. Not for long though, because love like this always comes back, always finds you, always reminds you that you are not walking this path alone, never have been, never will be. I want you to do one last act of alignment before you leave. If this message moved you, gently press the like button, not out of habit, but out of agreement. When you do that, it is a sign that you agree with the flow of divine favor that has been activated right now. When you agree, favor moves in. And this simple action seals the work that heaven has already started to do for you. Stay connected to these sacred messages by subscribing to Chosen Pathfinders. Your spiritual family is waiting for you here. When you subscribe, you are choosing to stay in alignment with what God is releasing for you. And if this message has truly touched your heart, if you feel moved to support this sacred work in gratitude, YouTube's Super Thanks feature is available below. But know this, your presence here, your open heart, is already a blessing. This comes only from genuine gratitude, never obligation. Your being here is enough. Take the step, your abundance awaits. Your breakthrough is already in motion. The person you loved is watching, and they are so very proud of you. So very proud.